Hey guys, what's going on? Jake here, and welcome back to another episode of Bajcetics Boys. And today we've been having our struggles on FIFA lately, and I'm here with the footage to prove to you that I have been maybe not struggling, in fact, but getting robbed would be the correct way to put things. But I thought I'd packed in for my Tarnabon Matty there. Unfortunately, not to be. It's going to be Pedri, and then just another team week double walkout. But yeah, this video is a lot of the brand new Galasso cards being tried. Some of them are absolutely insane. Others are not very good, as obviously we found out last episode. Berbatov wasn't very good, I think. Or are we using Berbatov this episode? I still haven't used Van Persie, by the way. I said I was going to use Van Persie, but I've just kind of ran away from the idea. But I think I should. I think he'd be pretty good. But the new team's out tomorrow. There's like a Robbie Keane, which is pretty cool and stuff like that. So I'm kind of interested to try him out once he's out, and hopefully it'll be quite cheap for the Liverpool team potentially. So yeah, we also completed the Showdown Plus evolution for Clark. We picked him over Bastoni because I'm probably more likely to use Clark than anyone else because Liverpool. And then we're also completing the final squad, just sending in some small amount of fodder for Saeed Al-Awairan, who looks very, very, very interesting because there are things about him which are not great, but he has 5-star skills, really good pace, rapid plus and finesse plus. And I've been playing a lot of new gen pro clubs, and the finesses on new gen are just broken. I've been absolutely cooking on pro clubs. We just got promoted to the elite division, for Christ's sake, and I'm like cooking. I think I'm on like 60 games, 50 goals, 40 assists. Like, I'm low-key cooking. And the finesses are just so overpowered, and it's just so much fun because you just score banging finesse goals randomly, and like finessing is so overpowered on new gen. So if we take Alawara into new gen with the extra animations, with the rapid plus, with the finesse, you never know. And my old gen FIFA has been broken lately as well. Like today I was trying to get on old gen FIFA, it wasn't working. So I've only got the new gen versions. That means we might be switching over to new gen. Am I going to cry about it? No, I'm going to have to learn and adapt and get good on new gen. So we'll see how that goes as we pack Cola in that pack, and obviously Bernardo Silva, as you always pack him. And then I've just realised this content stretches back so far. Like, we've been doing videos based on like a week worth of content, or like 4 or 5 days worth of content into one video, and uploading every like 5 days. And then this Club 99 Shooting Evo came out, and there is an opportunity to put Trossard into it and then put him into Jack of all trades afterwards, and you end up with a pretty nuts card with 5-star, 5-star. He's got finesse plus, first touch plus, chip shot, power shot, long ball plus, rapid, quick step, Trivella. However, Jack of all trades expires in 23 hours, and I'm not going to finish club shooting. So this card, because I've decided against it, is probably not going to happen now. So we're going to have to leave it for now, but is what it is. Golasso Extravaganza Cup, we also managed to get a guy to help us out, get all of them done. So now we're down to the last 3 wins that we need, and we're into the cup gameplay. Schmolarek is absolutely unreal, by the way. Like, genuinely, probably the best card I have in terms of attack other than Ben Woodburn. Like, if I had Schmolarek and Ben Woodburn as my front two, I'd probably be the happiest man alive, but it's just how I fit them in the team and stuff like that, because I have so many good attackers that I like. Coming down the line here with Neres in the next game, 54th minute, going to go to the byline, ball roll scoop, cut back across for Schmolarek. There he is again. And then 80th minute, we win the ball there back with Cullen. McAllister pings it out wide to Neres. One little 1-2 potentially here with Pedro Porro. Are we going to play it or not? No, we are going to drive down the line with Pedro Porro, inside to Cullen, into Agbene, into McAllister. Got so much space ahead of him. Nice little player lock into Schmolarek and a finesse into the top corner. And that was, I think, our objectives done. And FUT Birthday Daily Play. So there we go. That's quite nice. By the way, next video, we are going to have us opening our Rivals rewards for the brand new Galasso team. So I'm going to record that stuff tomorrow night. And then obviously looking at new content. I've recently just gutted the club out of 84s and 83s. So we're kind of back to Bear 1 or Route 1, which means 83 by 10s are going to be struggling to happen. I'm going to have to use coins and stuff. So we'll just see how things go tomorrow with the padlock, and we'll see what we do, because I have no idea who the players are and the SBCs. The only player I've seen is Robbie Keane. So if we can get Robbie Keane, that'd be unreal, especially his big version, because that card will be so much fun. So let's just see if we can get him. And we've now also completed the promotion player pick again, which means that we now have all three. And I'm not going to get rid of any of them because they might be eligible for Evos. If we get an Medjovic that fits into a club 99 defending, like that card's got every defensive play style, 99 defending, 87 pace, one of the best defenders on the game. So we're just holding out. And then we pack this inform from this random pack, which I don't know why is relevant, but we also get Phil Foden. Thinks he's cold, got a dead celebration though, mate. You need to tip that up, mate. I'll be there to give you some advice if you need it, mate, don't you worry. And then from our 84x4 we get an 84 rated Nigerian goalkeeper, which is absolutely fantastic. So that's fun. We then move into our next pack, which is going to be an 84x4 again, and we're going to get ourselves a Spanish. It's going to be Irene Paredes or Mappy Leon. I think probably Irene Paredes, but it's not a double walkout, so it's just Irene Paredes, and that's it. A couple of dupes in there, though, which is slightly annoying, unfortunately. And then we have completed, I think, a Team of the Week player pick. So, again, this will just help towards SPCs. Getting Correa, also not a bad option. But yeah, this video so far, we're just trying out new Golasso cards, and we open up an icon player pick, and that's about it, really, I think. Because other than that, it's just packs. Like, it's just packs. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to call this episode. Probably, well, I do have an idea in mind, because there is one Golasso card which is he's really inspired me. Like, ever since I've got him cooking in a setup, he has been the GOAT. Like, genuinely unreal for me. But yeah, back to the packs. 84x5. We're going to get ourselves a Parejo. Hopefully, it better be a double walkout. Thank you very much. It's going to be a Danny Parejo and a Huberdorf. Brilliant. But in that pack, we also get Francescoli 91 duplicate. And then, obviously, we've used him in an SBC, which you haven't seen yet. I think we put him into that last squad for Alawiran. And then here we go, getting a Team of the Week Tony Cruz and a Joshua Kimmich there in that pack. So you know what? Don't mind it too much. That Cruz does look kind of cool. Maybe could fit into an Evo one day. Just looks, in general, like a pretty nice card. So maybe we'll try him out at some point. He looks pretty fun. Because he's actually got pace. So, yeah. And we are now completing Marquez. Yeah, this is where Francescoli went. He went into Marquez. So, in the 86 squad, we submitted Harry Kane, a bunch of 84s. And then in this squad, we got rid of our Darmian finally. We got rid of Aubameyang and an 87 rated squad. And then for the 88 rated squad, we got rid of that Francescoli that we packed. And that was during the pack opening, along with Greoro and just a bunch of other general fodder, to be honest with you. And that was Rafa Marquez done. We're going to be using him today as well at centre-back next to Paolo Maldini. Deadpool Plus is really nice. Anticipate Plus is really nice. You could have put him into that Evo, giving him 95 physical, 86 pace, like 88 passing, which would have been nice. But yeah, this is the team we started out with. We started out with Rafa Marquez in midfield, Alawiran and Francescoli as wide midfielders, and we bought Berbatov, and we're using Crouch up front with him. So, the team played in a 4-4-2, and the gameplay and I was playing pretty bad. First game, we have 2.4 XG to 1.6. 4 shots to 12, and we lose 2-1, which is just a fantastic start and really just sets a tone for how this week has gone in terms of gameplay. And then we come into this second game against a guy with Red Ronaldinho, Timothy Hansen, Chouameni, Bruno Fernandes, Butragueño, Van Persie, Company, Yashin, Karchawi, James and Czech. One of the best teams I've played. I'd estimate that team's worth about 25 million coins. So, and we're already 2-0 down against a 25 million coin team, and we've just been in every single game this week, out-teamed and robbed. Like, most games I've played this week, I've had more XG, I've been the better player, created the better chances, should have won, and I've also been out-teamed at the same time. But it's just, if I had that mega team, maybe I would have scored more chances or created even more chances. So, it's times like this where you wonder, is it fine having fun with Peter Crouch in your team? Because I love having fun with Peter Crouch in my team. Is it okay to use a player like Said Alawairan? Even though, yes, he's quite fun, he's not very meta, not very good at dribbling or anything like that. But I find him quite fun. Is it still okay to be using Sonia Bompasta at left back when she's got 88 pace? Or is it still okay for me to be using my Evo Bajcetic when he's not particularly good at anything? Which is a harsh reality, but it's true. Like, he's not very good at anything, Bajcetic, which is a real shame. Other than, obviously, he's now got like 89 pace, but yeah, and then Ben Woodburn scoring a screamer. I mean, Ben Woodburn's still unreal. He's still the best player on the game. And I don't want to hear anything other. Every time you see him come on during this gameplay, he'll score. Because I make sure of it for his record. And I love him so much. He's such a good card. But yeah, Ben Woodburn getting the assist there for Smolarek to equalise. And then I think Ben Woodburn assists that one as well. Ben Woodburn, lovely spin, knocks it into Smolarek, and then an unreal finish. I mean, Woodburn came off the bench, two assists, and then scored a worldie as well. Just brings it down on the bounce, and then, just, that is beautiful. And then we played against this team with Team of the Year, Pitelas, Sauer, Redikanji, Nesta, James. I mean, it's an alright team. It's not the best team I've ever played against, and we lost, I think. Yep, we lost 4-3. We had 3.4 XG. The shots were even. The possession was pretty even. My XG was more, but only just. That was probably a game where I feel like I probably deserved to lose, and I'd had enough. We got rid of Berbatov. We brought Smolarek into the team. We moved the team around. We're going to play now back into a 4-4-2 with Smolarek and Peter Crouch up front. But to be honest with you, Peter Crouch was not doing great after the first few games because he doesn't suit two striker formations. And when you're coming up against teams like this, George Best, Bruno Fernandes, Marlon, Werner, Ribery, Rodri, Rolfo, Delict, Akanji, James and Cech, probably one of the most average teams you'll see in Div 2. And you're getting more XG, having way more shots. This man had 4 shots, scored 3 goals. And yeah, it's just not a fun time. And then you go into the next game and you're playing Team Nia Sophia Smith, Henry, Benzema, Salah, Makalele, Zidane, Maldini. Like, this is probably one of the worst teams I played the whole time, just because there was so many base icons. And yeah, when you're like being competitive, like I don't think I lost by more than 1 goal in any game this week. Every game I lost this week was 1 goal. But this is when we changed things up. We changed into a 4-3-2-1 with Peter Crouch through the middle, Bompasta getting forward and whipping balls in. And this is where we started to play well. And this is where Peter Crouch started to cook, as he's already scored 1 goal and then he's just slipped out of Iran through for a goal of his own, which is beautiful. Peter Crouch already cooking. So yeah, 2-0 up in this game. Cafu plays it inside to Bajcetic, into Rolfo, ping it into Clark. He also has ping pass, plays a nice little 1-2 with Rolfo in the end, get it to Bompasta, whip it in, the lanky twat at the back post is there, and we score. So, it was inevitable, wasn't it? We then get another interception with Rolfo, Bompasta just pings it down the line to Smolarek, and there he is, the lanky bastard's in the box again. He's Mr. Sitter. So, I mean, fair enough. Just an interesting player at the end of the day, isn't he? Get a bit lucky there with that interception. This guy looked like he was going to come back maybe for a little bit. He was playing okay, getting himself back into the game, but we've sent Bompasta on a run, and we've got Peter Crouch still in the box, so you know what's going to happen. Wait for him, get in the box, and we should have scored there as well. And I think in the end we scored 1 more, and we had a 6.7 XG. This was probably one of the best players I'd played, because I remember this game quite well. He was very good at FIFA. He was a very good player, but I just played better. Like, I just absolutely battered him, to be honest. So, yeah, it now was like, okay, so I've used Marquez and Peter Crouch. Marquez looks absolutely phenomenal with this Evo, but Peter Crouch is 2 metres, used to play for Liverpool, and to be honest with you, I love the crossing meta, and with that Evo, Crouch goes to 91 pace, so I don't even have to cross it to anymore. I can just run in behind with him as well, and no one's going to get through him or round him, because he's got 93 strength, he's got press proven, he's just massive, and Crouch is also unreal. So for me, we'll have to wait till the end of the episode to see what we do. But that Evo will be getting done next episode in Arrivals for sure. But yeah, then what we're probably going to do is we're going to probably put the 99 shooting thing on Lookman. because there is a thing you could have done with Birthday Magic where you put him into the Club 99 shooting, which looks like this, and then into Birthday Magic, and he looks like that, which is absolutely unreal. But unfortunately, I put Dewsbury Hall into Birthday Magic too, and then an Evo came out with Dewsbury Hall that's even better than Birthday Magic, which means that now I've just got to wait for that Dewsbury Hall thing to expire, which could have been used to get this incredible Lookman card, but we just can't anymore. So instead, we're going to have this Dewsbury Hall card, obviously. Going to have to let Birthday Magic expire, and then we can put Dewsbury Hall into it, which, pretty cool. Like, he looks absolutely phenomenal. You guys know I love Dewsbury Hall. Or alternatively, for the Liverpool past and present, we put in Emre Can, who looks like this. Absolutely phenomenal. So it'll be between them two. But either way, we're probably not going to complete Birthday Magic on Dewsbury Hall. So it's just a waste, and we could have had that Lookman card, but we will probably do Club 99 shooting on that Lookman because he does just look pretty cool. We then completed this Evo for 90 Ziyech because I had no one else that I wanted to put into that Evo, and it was like a 5-game Evo. And we're going to use him for fodder. And then we also completed Galassi, and again, I actually won't use him for fodder. I probably will use him at some point or continue Evoing him until he's usable. We have also managed to get Weston McKennie. We completed those objectives this evening. Not in the video, but like, you know, I've got them objectives done now. Those packs are ready. And the 83/10 I got through it is ready. And then I think this was me completing the daily play. And then we packed an Inform Romero. Tradable. But yeah, so far in this video, we've just been struggling on gameplay and doing SBCs with Galasso cards. So this episode is literally all Galasso gameplay. Like, we do have AI comp pick, and it is a good pull, but it's not worth screaming about at the top of the roofs. You know, it's not like a 99 Pele or something. You're crazy. So yeah, 85/5 time, we're going to get a Portuguese centre mid. It's going to have to be Bernardo Silva. You know the rules. Bernardo Silva's everywhere. Luckily, a double walkout. I probably would have flipped a lid. And we get Bernardo Silva, and then his double walkout, his counterpart is going to be Osimhen. So we take Victor Osimhen, and we're going to complete the icon pick now that we've got those packs. So Ziyech going in along with that Evo Gnabry and base Berbatov. Berbatov, we're not going to Evo him, and also his big card was shite, so why would I Evo him? And then that Gnabry Evo, I don't ever want to see his face again, he was shocking. And then in this squad, again, purely just fodder, other than Wendy Renard is in form, who is awful, so just, again, purely fodder. And then we also completed the final squad where we put in base Francescoli because we had the big version, our Dennis Bergkamp, which we got from the last icon pick, which again, purely fodder. And as you can see on the bench, I was tempted to use players like Andre, Cunha, base Cola. So yeah, this was the icon pick done. Again, the pull, as you're about to see, is going to be Team of the Year icon Gianfranco Zola, which is pretty cool. Finesse and dead ball plus, incredible free kicks, probably a good option off the bench, or just to start just purely for free kicks because I love free kicks with dead ball plus. So for me, that's pretty cool, but nothing to shout about, so it's not going in the title. Again, we got this Lauren James, who was pretty cool. She was quite expensive when she came out. Again, she was worth 80k, which was the same as the actual pick itself, so I'll take it. I mean, a win is a win. And then we were just opening, again, random player picks, and we got ourselves a JJ Okocha, which is pretty nice. You can Evo him, but it's not really worth it. Not very good at shooting on either of JJ Okocha's cards. And then we went and packed Prince from an 80+ triple, and now I actually kind of want to use this Prince. So in the next session of gameplay, which was done yesterday, we decided, hey, why don't we just try out this Prince card? So far this week, we've got like 3 wins in total, and we have maybe 4, and we've got 4 wins in total this week. And about 10 games played. We have been absolutely appalling. We've just not been finishing our dinner. And that is going to continue. 4-3-2-1. We've replaced our hero and saviour, Peter Crouch, with Prince. So unless she's scoring 10 goals a game, I don't think she'll be staying for long. So let's see how she plays. So I'm going to give you an honest opinion on this Prince card. And also Zola as well. Zola should not be out wide. Zola should be through the middle. I thought he did well out wide. He scored a load of green time finesses for me and was pretty decent, considering he wasn't in his position that he should be played. Zola should definitely be a through the middle player like a Cam. And that's a brilliant goal from Alawiran, by the way. And then Prince, she's just clunky. She's heavy, even with an engine, even with a Hunter. She's just heavy for some reason. She just feels heavy, even though she's not very tall. But the thing about Prince is that she's got a fucking strike on her. Like, look at that. She's got a strike on her, and, you know, she doesn't win a lot in the air because she is 5'10". But, like, when she does win stuff in the air, the chances are it's going to go in, as this guy makes it 4-2, and this guy scored 2 rebounds, and I'd had about 6 XG. Well, it felt like I should have scored a lot more, anyway, in this game. But yeah, that guy scored 2 rebounds. And in the end, when you look at the stats, he scored 4 goals in this game and had 2 shots. And 2 of his goals were rebounds. So the only shots he had directly led to goals. And 2 of his shots led to goals through rebounds. I got screwed. I got screwed over. And then we go into the next game. As you can see, this guy's got Pele, which is always a fun start to a game when you see Pele. And we're already 1-0 down. Cafu coming forward, gives it into Clark, drills it into Zola, gives it into Prince, and in is Alawiran, 1-on-1 with the keeper. We're going to make it look like we're going to go near far post, and we're going to go near post with that finesse. It's a good finish from Alawiran. And then straight from kickoff once again. So we're going to turn this game around quite quickly. I mean, in this section of gameplay, I played, I'd say, the same, maybe even worse, but I just won more games because I don't even know. I don't know, I've just been struggling. I've been struggling to finish my dinner. I've been robbed in most of the games I've played, and it has just been really frustrating because when you've got a Prince up front who's 80k, not very good, or you've got a Peter Crouch up front who I love, but he's very one-dimensional and people know how to stop him, it's hard. Like, it's genuinely hard, especially when you're playing against these unreal, like, 2 million coin defenders like Delict and Maldini every game. And I know I've got future stars Maldini, who is a really good defender. But, like, Team of the Year Van Dijk, just, even Gold Van Dijk was pocketing my attackers. So it's like, everyone's got a Kanji, everyone's got Delict, everyone's got a Van Dijk. So it's like, take your pick of, like, the venom, really, as Zola scores a screamer there and we get a rage quit, which is quite nice. That's our first win. So we're on, like, 1 loss, 1 win in this section of gameplay. And then we're 2-2 in this game. I think we do actually end up losing this game because what happens is, we score a goal here, straight from this guy's kickoff. Zola, Berber spin, touch inside, green time finesse, plus goal. And then this guy just flipped the game on me completely and won 5-4 with 2.6 XG. And I had 3.7 and lost, which is just brilliant. So yeah, that's fun. And then we go into the next game. Bompasta knocking it down the line for Zola. I think at this point we switched into a 4-3-1-2 because I wanted Zola through the middle. Alawiran back out wide to Zola. Bang! Across goal. It's a nice little finish from Gianfranco on the green time as well. Bompasta got Peter Crouch to aim for, but we don't go to it. We go for Peter Crouch there, but we get fouled in the box, and we're already 2-0 up in this game. So you know what that means. You know who's going to have to take the penalty. It's going to have to be my boy, Stefan Bajcetic. And we always do a little Panenka with Bajcetic because I don't trust him to ever score a penalty in his life. And if we miss, it's my fault, not his. So we score there, and we get ourselves a rage quit. So we now only need 1 more win. I will be honest with you. We did go 3-0 down in a game, and I just rage quit because... And the thing is about that game as well is that I think all of his goals were rebounds. And I was the much better player. I should have scored in the first, 3 minutes in that game. But if I'd have come back in that game, it would have been the case of I'd pull it back to 3-2, he'd score to make it 4-2, and then I'd score to make it 4-3 with a minute to go, and I wouldn't win. So that would have been fun. And then this game was also very frustrating, as we went 1-0 up, we're now 2-1 down, and Rolfo's got a sitter to score, and she's missed, which is brilliant, you know. Didn't think about bringing it down, did you, Jake? And then we went 3-1 down, and even at 3-1 down, you know, it wasn't over for us as we come in behind. Alawiran knocks it into Crouch. Crouch back to Alawiran. He's 1-on-1 with a defender. Cut inside. Ball roll scoop. Play it back to Clark and we managed to make it 3-2. And then with not a lot left to go in this game, this was a chance to equalise here as we win the ball here with Sonia, which is a nice win. And then we come forward. Rolfo plays it, Alawiran, nice incisive pass plus through to Rolfo, and I fumbled it. Instead of doing 2 ball rolls, I did the 1, and I fumbled the chance, and I lost that game. And yeah, it was extremely, extremely frustrating to lose that game. And then we come into this game, a brilliant piece of football, and Peter Crouch finishes it on his right foot, an absolutely delicious finish. We then take a short corner, lovely little 1-2, dink to the near post. Peter Crouch wins it. That is a right foot and a header scored now from Peter Crouch. If he scores with his left foot, it's the perfect hat-trick. And the next clip is only 5 minutes later. So within 25 FIFA minutes, Peter Crouch goes ahead and Berber spins this bloke. Then ball roll, heel to heels it, and then on his left, completes the perfect hat-trick in 26 minutes and 45 FIFA seconds. So, yeah, I think that really, for me, cemented that this Peter Crouch is actually phenomenal, because if you think about it, oh yeah, by the way, this guy made it 3-3 and scored like 3 rebounds, of course, because he's got that Werner, so of course he's going to get the jammiest stuff in the world. But we're not going to lose composure. We aren't. But yeah, that Peter Crouch is actually phenomenal. Like, I genuinely really like Peter Crouch, and that's why I think he might have to be my Evo choice. But we've just conceded 3 goals in a row there, pretty much, and we are not on momentum. We have no momentum in this game, so we're going to have to try to do something to turn the momentum of this game in our favour. Rolfo pings it into the feet of Alawairan. First time Elastico, touch, green time across goal, and that is a beautiful, beautiful goal. And it swings the momentum back in our favour. So we've just subbed off Crouch for Cristiano, and Cristiano scores the header, and I look like a tactical genius, because I could have brought on someone small, but I brought on Ronaldo because I knew I'd still need to score this corner and then potentially play more. And we've also subbed on Ben Woodburn, so every game Ben Woodburn comes on, Ben Woodburn needs to score. It's just a rule. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Cafu, Ben Woodburn gives it to Clark, wait until Ben Woodburn's in behind, we get it to him, he's got rapid plus, you're not catching him, and press proven, and then green time across goal, and Ben Woodburn gets his goal and gritties. Ah, what a beautiful, beautiful day. And that was gameplay done. That was our 7 wins for the week in about 18 games. The biggest struggle of my life this week, to be honest with you, and at far parts wasn't even my fault. This Marquez, I don't even know what to think of him. The defences have been shambles. It's just been shambles, really, but I can give you opinions on attackers. Clark's sometimes a bit dodgy. You can tell he's a low-rated player. Zola was okay. Alawairan was good, like, sometimes, but then other games went missing. Like, my subs really helped me in games, and then Crouch was actually just really good. And because Crouch was so good, I make the immediate decision to start the Evo on this Peter Crouch, which is going to be completed next episode. But to be honest with you, the saving grace of this Evo, well, of this team, has been Peter Crouch. He's been a revelation, and I'm very, very happy to have this man in my club, because I love him. He's an absolute baller and a bit of a weapon. So we will take that completely. And then we also completed some more of a Goalmaster, which I think we're going to open now. I don't remember for sure, but we definitely should have saved it for tomorrow. And then we go back into the squad because it's time to show you the bench. But thank you all for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed me rambling at you today. I hope you've enjoyed the content, and I'll see you all next episode for some more Go Lasso fun.